Hello, Kansas Future, and I'm here to update you on everything happening in Kansas City as 2025 begins. The Kansas City Chiefs remain one of the NFL's most dominant teams, entering Week 18 with an impressive 15-1 record. While fans eagerly anticipate another potential Super Bowl victory, the offseason looms, bringing critical decisions about the roster. Expiring contracts, underperformance, and financial constraints mean some key players may be on their way out. Alongside these potential changes, the Chiefs have made some strategic moves to prepare for the playoffs, ensuring the team is well positioned for another title run. Let's take a closer look at some of the cuts and acquisitions that Brett Veach is ready to make in a big move. First, I'd like to take a moment to ask for your help. If you enjoy our videos, please consider giving us a like. It's a fantastic way to support us and keep our content going. Thank you for your support. Nick Bolton has been a cornerstone of the Chiefs' defense, showcasing his prowess despite overcoming a wrist injury that sidelined him for 9 games in 2023. This season, Bolton has delivered stellar performances, accumulating 73 solo tackles, 6 defended passes, 3 sacks, an interception, and a forced fumble. Pro Football Focus rates him favorably, with defensive and coverage grades that rank among the league's upper half for linebackers. However, Bolton's rookie contract is set to expire, and Kansas City's limited cap space, just $21.3 million, creates a challenge for re-signing him. With 18 unrestricted free agents on the roster, the Chiefs face tough financial decisions. Teams with greater financial flexibility will undoubtedly vie for Bolton's services, making it increasingly likely that Kansas City will lose this defensive standout. Justin Watson had a standout moment in Week 17, recording 2 catches for 60 yards and a game-winning touchdown against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Unfortunately, this performance has been the exception rather than the rule for the 29-year-old receiver. Watson has struggled to make a consistent impact, failing to surpass 30 receiving yards in the majority of games this season. With more games featuring minimal contributions than standout performances, Watson's reliability has been called into question. Given the Chiefs' need to revamp their wide receiver core, Watson is unlikely to secure a new contract. Kansas City will likely look for younger, more dynamic options in the draft or free agency. Brought in to bolster the backfield, Samaje Perine became a key figure after Isaiah Pacheco suffered a leg injury early in the season. While Perine has contributed in the passing game, logging 309 receiving yards and a touchdown, his role diminished significantly following Pacheco's return. With Pacheco and fullback Carson Steele under contract through 2025, the Chiefs appear set at running back. Unless Perine delivers an extraordinary playoff performance, it's unlikely he will return. Kansas City may also explore reuniting with former standout Kareem Hunt to further solidify the position. Derek Nardi's performance in 2024 has been disappointing. Once a reliable force on the defensive line, the 28-year-old has seen his playing time and impact diminish, with just 3 solo tackles and no notable statistics this season. Nardi's 39.5 run defense grade from Pro Football Focus ranks among the worst for interior defenders. Given his declining contributions and an expiring contract, Nardi's departure seems inevitable. The Chiefs will likely prioritize younger, more productive talent to fill his role. After a lackluster 2023 with the New England Patriots, Juju Smith-Schuster returned to Kansas City on a 1-year deal. Unfortunately, the former Pro Bowler has failed to recapture his earlier success, recording just 17 receptions for 227 yards and 2 touchdowns in 13 games. With Patrick Mahomes increasingly looking elsewhere, Smith-Schuster's future with the team looks bleak. The Chiefs are expected to move on, seeking fresh talent to complement their star quarterback and maintain their offensive prowess. As the Chiefs prepare for their final regular season matchup, the focus remains on securing a strong playoff position and addressing critical roster changes for sustained success. Denver. Broncos head coach Andy Reid has decided to rest Patrick Mahomes, allowing veteran Carson Wentz to step in. This decision not only gives Mahomes a chance to recover, but also provides Wentz with an opportunity to showcase his abilities. In a corresponding roster move, Kansas City released wide receiver Montrell Washington from the practice squad, replacing him with linebacker Blake Lynch. Lynch, a former standout with the Minnesota Vikings, brings valuable depth to a linebacker core that has been tested by injuries. His arrival bolsters a unit that includes Nick Bolton, Drew Tranquill, and Leo Chenal, ensuring the Chiefs are well equipped for the playoffs. While the Chiefs' immediate focus is on the postseason, Rumors about potential off-season acquisitions have already begun to swirl. One intriguing possibility is a trade for New York Jets wide receiver Garrett Wilson. Despite their remarkable success, the Chiefs have faced challenges at the wide receiver position. Outside of promising talent like Xavier Worthy, there's been a lack of consistent production. With Travis Kelce, the reliable anchor of Kansas City's passing attack, nearing the twilight of his career, the need for a seamless offensive transition becomes apparent. Enter Garrett Wilson. A proven young star with a track record of success under adverse conditions, Wilson is just 24 years old. His electrifying performances have been a beacon of hope for the Jets amid persistent quarterback instability. His ability to thrive in difficult circumstances hints at untapped potential in an elite system like Kansas City's. Reports from NFL Network's Ian Rappaport indicate that Wilson could request a trade this offseason. The Jets' tumultuous quarterback situation, combined with potential changes in the team's front office, could create an environment ripe for such a move. Should the Jets hire a new general manager, Wilson might be viewed as a trade asset to acquire a franchise quarterback. For Wilson, frustration with the Jets' direction could catalyze a desire for change. With a strong drive to compete for championships, Kansas City represents an ideal destination. The Chiefs' consistent success under head coach Andy Reid and quarterback Patrick Mahomes offers a level of stability and opportunity few franchises can match. Since being drafted, Garrett Wilson has been nothing short of sensational. Despite the Jets' revolving door of quarterbacks, Wilson has managed to post over 80 receptions and 1,000 yards in each of his 3 seasons. His 2023 campaign is particularly noteworthy, with 97 catches on 149 targets, totaling 1,503 yards and 7 touchdowns. These numbers highlight Wilson's reliability and playmaking ability, even in suboptimal conditions. Paired with Mahomes, whose ability to elevate his teammates is unparalleled, Wilson's stats could reach historic levels. His versatility as a route runner and his ability to make contested catches make him a perfect addition to Kansas City's high-octane offense. Acquiring Garrett Wilson won't come cheap. With 1 year left on his rookie contract, any trade would require a substantial financial commitment from the Chiefs. Extending Wilson's contract would be necessary, potentially making him one of the league's highest-paid wide receivers. From a strategic standpoint, Chiefs general manager Brett Veach typically prioritizes draft capital. However, the Jets' asking price might drop if Wilson forces their hand by demanding a trade. This scenario could create a rare window for Kansas City to strike a deal without mortgaging their future. Imagine a Kansas City offense featuring Patrick Mahomes, Garrett Wilson, Xavier Worthy, Rashee Rice, and Travis Kelce. This group would be a nightmare for opposing defenses, combining speed, precision, and experience. Even if Kelce's role diminishes over time, the Chiefs' ability to stretch the field and dominate in the red zone would remain intact. Wilson's addition could usher in a new era for the Chiefs, one where their offensive dominance continues unabated. While the prospect of adding Garrett Wilson is tantalizing, it's important to consider the challenges. Kansas City's front office must balance immediate needs with long-term sustainability. Trading for Wilson would require careful planning to ensure the team doesn't compromise its depth or financial flexibility. The idea of Garrett Wilson joining the Kansas City Chiefs sparks plenty of excitement and speculation. Do you think the Chiefs should make a bold move to acquire him, or would you prefer the team focus on developing their current roster? How do you envision Wilson fitting into Kansas City's offense alongside Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce? What about potential players who may be on thin ice for 2025? Leave your analysis in the comments. Your point of view is very important to our community. Remember to leave a like and subscribe to our channel, be a part of our community, and receive exclusive content every day. Today, we bring you a fourfold gift of good news from Kansas City. As the playoffs approach, the health of our roster takes center stage, and there's plenty to celebrate. From highly anticipated returns to strategic roster adjustments, now is the perfect time to rally behind our team. In this update, we'll dive into the implications these returns will have on our on-field performance. Who will emerge as the biggest difference maker? How will Andy Reid and the coaching staff strategically manage these key returns? Don't miss out. Every detail matters when the Super Bowl is in sight. Oh, and before we begin, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We're less than 200 subscribers away from hitting 65,000. Let's reach this milestone together before the playoffs. Chiefs family, we need your help to make this historic achievement possible. If you enjoy our analysis, live streams, and watch parties, you already know we're the best place for all things Chiefs. Subscribe now and help strengthen our passionate community. From daily news updates and injury reports to bold season predictions, we've got you covered, especially as the AFC heats up. We're the home for Chiefs fans, and the more voices we have, the louder we'll cheer. Sharing our channel with your friends is a simple way to show your love for the team. Be part of the movement, and let's push toward another historic campaign together. Let's start with Isaiah Pacheco. Andy Reid shared fantastic news. Pacheco will be ready for the playoffs. While he's being limited in practice to keep him fresh and 100% for the divisional round, this speaks to the care the team takes with his talent. We all remember Pacheco's shining moments, like that explosive run against the Raiders, but the best is yet to come. Known for stepping up in the playoffs, there's huge anticipation for how he'll bolster our ground attack during this critical stage. What do you think? Will Pacheco shine even brighter in the playoffs? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your opinion is important to us, and we'd love to hear from Chiefs Nation. Who do you think will make the biggest impact when it matters most? Now, on to DJ Humphries. There's more encouraging news. Andy Reid confirmed that Humphries is progressing well in his rehab, though he still needs further evaluation in practice. It's a case of taking things one step at a time, but his chances of returning to the field are improving. Humphries is a crucial piece for our offensive line, especially in protecting Patrick Mahomes. Even with limited playing time before his injury, he proved to be a reliable and solid addition. Having him back would be an immense boost for the team. The big question is whether he'll be ready for the playoffs. Coach Reid hasn't confirmed anything yet, stating, "I'm not going to address that today until I've had a chance to talk to the team. As far as injuries go, we're looking halfway decent. Everything's kind of status quo right now." Coach Reid also reflected on managing player rest leading into the playoffs, sharing valuable insights from his career. "When I first became a head coach and got into the playoffs for the first time, I learned some things. You've got to stay sharp and keep yourself relevant in practices. You don't want to stray too far from it because everything gets faster in the playoffs. It's single elimination, so you've got to ensure your game is at its peak each time, Chiefs fans. This is an exciting time for us all. Be sure to share your thoughts on these updates in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel as we gear up for the playoffs. Let's keep building our incredible community and cheer on the Chiefs to another historic run. And guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment. See you in the next video.